Hey Tealings, first things first, I'm sorry that this is going to be a low kind of quality video. I guess it's going to be maybe filmed on my iPad from now on, but just for a while until I can figure out what is wrong with my phone when I film it, and it does the weird glitchy thing, because it's been annoying me. But yeah, anyways, hey Tealings, but yeah, so I apologize if it looks like crap. Anyways, this vlog, I think number three? Because if any of you saw yesterday, I uploaded it, but then I realized it had the glitchy thing because I wanted to make sure because I was paranoid and I was just like, oh god, like if it's glitchy and blah 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 blah. So anyways, I'm redoing this video because I also promised my lovely girlfriend to do so. So anyways, this video is going to basically be talking about how you can support artists. And by artists, I'm going to be mostly talking about, the artists in the sense of, like, drawing and painting and digital art in that sense. And this also will count for, music artists as well, but I'm going to be talking about mostly the traditional digital, like, art, if that makes sense. Also, I know, weird view, you get to see the other side of my room. And my lovely desk. It's kind of a mess right now, so ignore it. But anyways, and also a bit of kind of my mental health and how I've been doing. So quickly talk about just my mental health, because I don't want this to be an extremely long video. And if it is, I apologize, because I just yep. But then again, I think vlogs kind of have an excuse to be kind of long from what I've noticed, but I'm just like, anyways. Okay, mental health wise, I've been kind of in a grayish zone where I'm just like, I'm not really the happiest person, but I'm not really the most depressed I've been. Anxiety's been really up there mostly. Been really eating away with me, especially this past week, because I had a huge exam that I was really worried about, and it was for a class that, even though I'm an art major, it's art history, and it's not the fact of like, oh, I can't memorize the paintings and some information about them, it's because of my dyslexia, it's the Italian names that usually get me, and the weird names that I'm just like, because they kind of sound the same, because she'll have like 3 different artists that have like all a name that sound and kind of almost spell the same, and that all begin with like a G, and I'm just like, but anyways, so that really stressed me out, and this class stressed me out anyways. Also, I've just been kind of in a gray zone slump, because I'm kind of like, well, I'm taking these classes that just kind of don't really make me happy, but I have to take them because they're for, like, a general ed course and all that stuff, and because I'm not at an actual art school, and this is like an actual, just a university, I still have to take the general ed courses in order to stay in the university and pass and stuff and get my degree. And I've just been thinking about, like, life in general and stressing myself out and being like, I only have basically, like, 2 years left, and I'm just like, what am I going to do with my life, and just personal stuff, and it's just been kind of a spiral, just whew, and then that's kind of, anxiety, and just like, haha, let me just sprinkle some other extra worries on top, and it's like, no thank you, anxiety, it's like, oh, you sure, no, I'm gonna add some more now, no, anxiety, I really don't want that, thank you, okay, I'll leave you alone, hey, look, I brought a friend, what's that friend, depression, and it's just like, anyways, on to a better topic, but, oh yeah, before I get to that, I promise you, I'm okay, I'm doing fine, I'm coping with things, I'm, doing fine and all that jazz, just kind of, basically, but I'll just keep chugging along like I always do. I keep forgetting in my iPad, my camera lens is not on this side, it's on this side, so I'm sorry if I keep looking over here, it's on this side, but yeah. Alright, so how to help support artists. Wow. It's weird, because as a person that is both an artist myself, a consumer of, basically buys art, and I view art and stuff like that as well, and also I just appreciate art in general, I've grown up with loving art and learning about art and stuff, and been lucky enough to see some of these famous art pieces in person. Basically, here are some things I've seen and how you can support artists and kind of the do's and don'ts in a way. Basically, a big one that I want to talk about is the kind of whole, especially with traditional artists, like, you go up to someone and you, let's say you really like the art, and you're just like, oh, I like your art. That's a cool thing. Like, yay, no, positive feedback to an artist is always a great thing. But then the kind of no-no part is when they're just like, oh, can I get, can you draw me? And then if you're lucky enough, the artist may just give you a free commission, because basically when you ask for someone to do art for you, no matter what type of art it is, that's basically a commission. And so then if usually the artist says no, because they'll be like, oh, you'll have to pay me, which most of the time commissions aren't hugely expensive. It's basically pretty, reasonable considering the time and energy and all that they have to put into the art piece and stuff. But yeah, the no-no part is when if they say no, you're gonna have to pay me, or if you aren't lucky enough to get a free one, or if you, know the person, all that jazz. The no-no part is don't basically scream at the artist, be like, oh, you're a cheapskate, or, oh, artists being all stuck up and stuff. It's like, people have to realize this is how we make a living. This is how we get money to do things, to basically get necessities, to pay bills, to basically live. Like, you wouldn't go up to, higher, paid jobs and go, like, to the doctors and be like, hey, you're a doctor, can you check out this thing that's wrong with me? Sure. Oh, can you do it for free? Like, the doctor